I'm not sure if Nexus EU or is he an NA player?
I'm not sure myself. That's something we'll have to ask him after the game.
Starting up, Miso opening up with the unarmed recovery.
Lucien finding his own arm unarmed himself. Picks up the Katars, and both players are going to be duking it out with these little dagger things.
The cat ears are a go.
Yeah. There's a gadget just hanging out on a platform
So
above them.
lands a neutral sig on the Nexus. Nexus just trying to find a rhythm to try and get some of those nairs off. Finds the D-sig and evens up the stock.
Yeah.
He's so vicious with his Katars right now. Kind of forcing Nexus to the right side of the map.
Yeah, but
Reads the side sig and punishes him.
forcing him to the right side of the map, but it's not very difficult for him to seem to find his way back to center, which is what both players are fighting over.
But in that process, he's taking a whole lot of damage. That may change now that Nexus has his guns in his hand, but Miso is not giving up on the pressure. He's just changing up his spacing a little bit.
Lucien opting for just ledge coverage with his side airs and his down airs. Taking advantage of the fact that the side of the map's pretty dangerous for Sentinel to go onto. And
Playing it smart, laying the recovery, trying to chain it up with some neutrals.
Ooh.
Gets hit with a dive kick into
a neutral. Yeah, I think so. I guess he got hit by that dive kick. The knockback wasn't enough for him to feel like he was in danger, and he just walked into his death.
Back with the Katars, Miso trying to put on some more pressure. He charges up that down sig, but Nexus follows up with a side and gets Miso to orange.
Yeah. He's just still opting for these.
Goes for the GC neutral, doesn't find anything but a dive kick.
I feel like he's feeling himself this unarmed right now because he doesn't even want to opt for holding a weapon for more than 5 seconds. Takes the hammer, throws it away.
Nexus playing that right side of the map, playing that island. I feel like he's fishing for a recovery or a gravity cancel, and there it is. You see the GC neutral sig go off. It hits its mark.
But it doesn't end the stock.
And he does it again, evening up the stock. Even though he's sitting at yellow, he can turn that...
Something else I want to bring up is you're saying Miso. Is that a meme or are you? Is it? I thought it's Meso.
I don't know how to say his name.
It's just Meso, dude. Mesophase.
I think he's Miso.
You want to call him Miso or I call him Miso? We got Miso and Katars here at Gravy Cancel Sunday.
Miso gravy. Getting hit with a down sig.
Lucien's still holding onto his guns and playing the ledge game.
He's really working his neutral signatures right now.
Yeah.
And he finds another pair of guns. I'm not sure if that's what he wanted. Miso picking up the bomb, gets it right where he wants it. This is a dangerous position.
Puts the bomb right on the ledge. Lucien opting to shoot towards the bomb. Both players just playing on the ledge.
Another mine.
Yeah.
Miso finally picking it. Gets the side air.
Oh, an obstacle state.
Tries to get another one.
Yeah, but doesn't land it. Both players in the red right now are afraid to lose the stock.
He tried to line himself up to get another gravity cancel neutral sig or possibly a recovery, but Miso recognized that and punished him for it.
Yep, ends the stock. And now Sentinel, even though he's in the red, he is Sentinel. His defense is high. It's going to take a few signature punishes to be able to end the stock, unless...
And he fucks it up, recovering under the map
and gets
punished.
Getting
punished with the side.
Gosh, unfortunate for the Sentinel. He had a lot more of that stock to go for. And now things are
Nexus
evened up.
with his guns, real comfortable trying to line up those neutral sigs once again.
Sentinel opting for weapon tosses. And finding them.
Very nice throw into a neutral. Good combo coming out from Miso. Gravy cancel, beating the shit out of the air.
Yeah. But Lucien's punishing all of his...
Finds that neutral again. Nexus is incredibly consistent with being able to land that neutral signature, and even his down signature, but he is being pressured off the map with Miso's Katars.
His signature punishes are on point, but his neutral game is being dominated by the Sentinel.
He finds the recovery, almost takes Miso out, goes for the neutral, doesn't take him out.
Yeah, he's going to need a little bit more recovery hits like that to be able to finish the Sentinel stock, though. He's only in the orange.
Miso throwing the hammer, knowing that Nexus knew that he was going to go for the side.
Yeah. He lands one of those neutral signature punishes, and I think another one will actually end the stock. Both players looking for a ways in with their weapons. And Lucien's just denying him. Here's the recovery.
Both players kind of hesitating to try and get their kill off.
Yeah, it's the last stock for both of them in this match. Playing around the ledge right now. Sentinel's going to try to use...
If he comes if he comes up on the top of the island, he can get hit with a side air, and if he goes up around it, he could get ground pounded. But he ends up getting hit with a side stick, and that's the kill.
The goal of Nexus there with those guns, he ended up holding the charge throw, right? Tosses it up, catches the guns, and hits him with the side signature as he lands from being hit by the guns. Excellent execution on that maneuver. I felt like it was a little bold, but it ends up paying off, and game 1 goes to Nexus. Cat ears. Cat ears Meso. We'll see whether or not Nexus is going to stick with Lucien.
Gravy Boat banned. King's Pass banned. Are we going to see it?
About to find out. Nexus opting to go back to Lucien. Meso staying with his Sentinel. It's Meso. Meso. Going in. I didn't see the stage. Did you see the stage? Meso gravy.
Meso gravy.
Thundercard.
Shenanigan map for both players.
The illusion of having center stage, when in reality you will just die. Some gross ground pound maneuver. Both players looking for weapons. Nexus picks up the Cathars.
Throws them away, picks up the guns. Throws the guns and picks the cat ears back up. So getting those uppercuts in.
Yeah. Finding weapons, but honestly he's just denying everything that he possibly can for the Sentinel. He doesn't even care if he doesn't have a weapon himself. He just wants Sentinel to have one.
Misses the mine. Even though he's getting all this denial out, he's getting punished for it since he's getting these weapons, but he's not doing anything with them. 2 side airs coming out from Meso. Nexus managed to land a neutral into unarmed. Gets the down air, tries for the GC neutral.
Meso's opting for a lot of like side lights and neutral lights on the ground, but it's just being punished by Nexus's down airs.
Meso has Nexus where he wants him, goes for the ground pound, but he reads it and dodges the attack.
Yeah. Forces him to dodge over the bomb to be able to land on center stage, but doesn't get the punish. Nexus finds himself in the red, goes for the ground pound, but misses.
Catches the side light. That beefy Sentinel still alive.
Yeah. We see Lucien here, still opting to deny weapons every time he comes across them. Doesn't care what weapon he has.
Nexus catches the down sig, surprising Sentinel and taking off the first
Yeah,
stock.
Sentinel just spacing incorrectly. I don't think he thought he was going to get clipped by that, and ends up losing his stock to some careless positioning. But
and the same thing happening
returns the favor. Some raw signatures ending in
good old-fashioned reset.
The loss of their stocks.
Goes for the dive kick, but backs out. Finds his guns.
Goes for the gravy cancel D-light.
Dishing out the damage with the Cathars there.
Side lights in the side airs, just spacing Meso out of his zone, making sure that he can get as much damage as possible with the weapons.
He's creating that bubble around himself, and he doesn't want to let Meso in, but he finds a way, and he's trying to string some shit up into a signature, maybe knock him out, but Nexus.
This is some excellent ground control from Nexus here. He's finally getting himself into a position where he can just use his light attacks and the range of his guns to keep Meso out and punish him with his,
It catches the side sig, and the weapon is on the other side of the map. This is not a nice spot for Meso right now.
Yeah, Meso's just waiting for a weapon spawn that's convenient for him so that he can punish him. He doesn't want to come back up. There it is. Goes for the down air, but misses.
Attempted read from Nexus, doesn't work out. But he does deny the weapon from Meso again. And that might be the name of the game this match. Misses the side sig. Trying to line up those down sigs. Very nice usage of Lucien's gun kit right here.
Yeah.
Very sneaky.
But they're finding themselves at even stock percentages. Both players just kind of doing hit and run maneuvers. Finds the side
holding
sig.
on to the neutral, but gets punished for it.
Yeah.
Gets the Catar throw. Doesn't find the ground pound. Gets recovery. Finds the dive kick. Picks up guns. And Sentinel misses the side sig.
Sentinel just needs to find, or Lucien just needs to find so many punishing moves on Sentinel before he can actually end the stock. Like certain things that would kill.
The down sig almost takes him.
But it doesn't end it. Sentinel's defense is just so high. He's going to have to get
For
several
the ground
punches.
pound, slides off with the neutral. Doesn't work. Gets hit by the recovery and taken off the map.
So even though Lucien in this match, who I feel like did 3 maneuvers that would have ended the stock on any other legend, Sentinel still manages to maintain his stock. The next signature here should be able to kill, though. Meso knows that, and so that he's hanging out in the shenanigan zone to force Lucien to come down and play
the shenanigans with that hammer and try and take Nexus out.
Yeah. He's opting to go off these guns.
To play his own game.
But I really feel like he wants to go...
And he catches the GC neutral, bouncing him off the stage and into the air.
Excellent spacing there, because I feel like Meso was waiting
Great play from Nexus.
for a light attack rather than a signature. And that signature caught him off guard.
I've been thrown to interrupt the unarmed combo.
Goes for the D-Sig. Misses. Ends up getting him with the light combo.
Little string there. I like that gravity cancel roll there. Real nice.
Finds a gadget just playing around the side of the stage. Both players are in the yellow.
That was actually really nice. He threw his weapon up into the air, hoping it would stun Meso, and he'd be able to get that quick mind kill off.
He got him out of his jumps there. Yeah, if Lucien was a little bit more punishing on his aerials there, he would have been able to finish off the Sentinel stock way earlier than he should have because of that down sig punish. But instead, lets him back on the stage.
As Nexus begins to regain control of the match, Meso may take this into the shenanigan zone with the cat towers.
Oh yeah, definitely. But
he might not get the opportunity.
Yeah, after 2 side stick punishes like that, I mean, he's got to find somebody to get back in.
Nexus plays.
There's the 3rd signature punish. It's only going to take recovery. 1 more. I don't see Meso returning to stage. There's an uppercut to get the weapon. Finds the hammer.
Reads the neutral sig, throws the mind, and it catches. And it catches. This is anybody's game.
Launches him down to the center. Yeah, but Meso's taking so much of a beating, it's only going to take that.
Side air.
Game goes to Nexus' favor. Very long match.